Okay, hi. So I recently showed in the Facebook group that I'm in, Faith Hope Washi, that I created some little planner stickers on my Silhouette. And I'll show you them here. You can see little YouTube and ones for the Crafty Maven because I'm part of that. And, well, little Trixie Belle glitter stick because, well, we know I'm part of that too. So somebody said, could I please do a quick tutorial to show how I did that? And I thought, well, let me try. So I'm not going to show you where I found the images because that's pretty basic. Go onto Google Images and search for the image you want to use. Obviously, you're not going to be making these to sell. This is just for, personally doing it. And I don't have a planner, but what I did do is I found a free planner sheet on the internet. I will put a link to that below in case you're interested. It's really quite cute. And this is, let me show you, this is the one that I've just quickly done for November. And you can see oops, I always get that wrong. I've stuck the little stickers down just to show me when I need to do videos. So, okay, so the image collecting is easy. You go and you find it and you source it. What I'm going to show you is what I did in the Silhouette itself. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, so we start with a blank page, 8.5 by 11, because that's how big the sticker sheet is that I have. Otherwise, if you had a 12 by 12 sticker sheet, obviously you can change it to that size. I really wish I had a 12 by 12 sticker sheet, that would be nice. Then what I do next is I set the registration marks and it defaults to off, so I'm going to turn it on, and as I have the Cameo I'm going to use that option. If I had the original, obviously you would use the original setting. So there we go, Cameo, and it has grayed out those areas there. If you put images there, they won't get cut because the Silhouette needs this space to identify, and it uses that as, okay, that's really bad. It identifies where to cut, and it does a superb job. It's just fantastic. I then go and find my image, which is that little cute YouTube image. Double click, and you'll see it opens it up in another window. It will obviously not be in the size that you want it for your planner. You're going to have to resize your image down to whatever size you need to fit into your little squares. Mine is about 1 inch. Now there's two ways of resizing. You can either just drag down, which is not an exact science. You can go up or down and then you fiddle trying to get it to the exact. Or you can go to the size window, the scale window, and change it there. And if you lock the aspect ratio, then obviously it's going to keep the shape exactly as it was, just in a smaller scale. So there we go, we've changed it to 1 inch. And before you do anything else, you then have to create a cut line for it, because currently the Silhouette would not recognize that it needs to cut it out, because for now it is just an image. So you're going to go to your trace window and you're going to select the trace area, and that's very easy. Just drag around it. Doesn't matter. You don't have to be exactly close to it to drag around it. I'm just going to zoom in a little bit because I want to show you something here. Okay, let's get it so we can view it. Because of the image I used has a very dark border all the way around it, automatically the trace area has colored that in yellow. So I don't actually have to do anything else. I don't have to change the pass filter or the threshold. All I need to do is go trace outer edge, and I have a perfect little trace line, or cut line, sorry, it's a cut line. However, if when I went to trace, and let's do this again just to show you, if this had not been so thick and there'd been gaps like that near the edge, that's when you have to use the pass filter just to fill it in more. The more yellow you have on your image, the better it's going to be for the Silhouette to identify what parts you want to make cut lines. But I'm not going to get into that. It's a bit more not complicated, but that's not what the purpose of this little tutorial is. So I now have, let's take it back to the original page, I now have my little YouTube. icon and I have the cut line around it. But currently they're separated. So what I want to do is I want to group them. And can I just say this undo button is the most fantastic thing they ever did in this. Okay, so I've got it on select. So I'm going to select it there, and then I'm going to hold the shift key down and I'm going to select that little cut line as well. Then you just right click and group them together. So now when I move it around, they move around together. Awesome. Okay, right, now we want to put it onto our page. So we're just going to copy, go back to our original blank page with the registration marks, and we're going to paste it. Now, because I am Schnoop and I want to maximize as much of this sticker paper as I can, I am going to manually fill the page. You can, in the software, you can automatically fill the page, which is great. You go to your replicate window and you see that bottom one there, full page. Voila. But look how much space is being wasted. So I'm not going to use that function. Not for this one anyway. So let's undo again. And you obviously have to select your image before you do anything. I'm going to do a row of 4. See how we do. And let's try a row of 4 again. Awesome. It's filled up the lines paper beautifully. But I've got this space here that I can use. So let's select by dragging and selecting. There we go. And I'm going to duplicate above. Whoops, too many duplicates. It does that sometimes, it's weird. I think maybe I hold the button down too far, too much. So now I have that there, but you can see it's in the grayed area and we don't want that. So I'm just going to select them all, again dragging, and just shift it down just a little bit. There, perfect. And now I can do the same with this row, just drag and select them all and duplicate below. Well, that would have been useful if that worked. Let's try that again. Drag, select them all, duplicate below. And I just keep doing that until my page is full. And I'm not going to be able to do another one because of there, so I'm just going to select this lot of the row. There we go. And duplicate below. And I now have a full page of little YouTube icons with their cut lines around that I can send to my printer, and once I've sent it to the printer I can then put it on my mat and get the silhouette to cut it out. Just to show you the settings that I use, we go, okay, send it there, we're going to adjust cut settings, and I already have it on the white sticker paper that the Silhouette has in its material type, and they default to 2. And I know some people have recommended using 1 for the blade setting, but I find the 2 actually does work quite well. Every now and then it slices through the sticker paper almost all the way through, but mostly it does a good job, and they're just easier to take off. The 1 I found it quite difficult to get the sticker off the sticker sheet, and the speed and the thickness was fine. And that really is it. Then you send it to the Silhouette and you get a really cute, nifty sticker sheet of customized little images that you want to put in your planner. So yeah, there we go.